We're thrilled to have you with us from Denton, Texas, Apache Stadium. It's the Wyoming Cowboys and the North Texas Mean Green. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Hey guys, even though they will have a home field advantage, Coach told me before the game he is so pleased with the way this quarterback is playing. As you know, he was a transfer coming in and they didn't know what they were getting exactly. But he has become one of the leaders of this team. He has proven that he can carry them. If he keeps playing like this, the sky's the limit. I'll keep you posted on how he's settling in here early to start this game. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Cowboys with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass. Gets rid of it. Finds his man. It's Powell. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. The Cowboys line up to punt it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. He's got great speed. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. The Mean Green offense takes over and they'll go to work for the first time. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. Churned out more than 150 yards and found pay dirt a couple of times in their victory last. They'll run the option. The keeper. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
This offense is going to challenge the defense with their assignment football in the option game, and they're doing it here early in the first quarter. Great job by the quarterback, making all of his reads. Nobody accounting for the pitch guy, so you flip it out to him. And a nice gain offensively here. This is something the defense now is going to have to contend with for the rest of the game, trying to stop this option attack.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Pulls it and goes right on the read option. And that ball's on the ground behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
You know, it's really easy. It's easy to say, hey, quarterback, run out there, pitch off of that guy, and now your running back gets to go play one-on-one with somebody else. It's got to all work timing-wise, and the defense did a great job flying up, nowhere to go, make the play, make a quick decision, and you get the fumble and recover it in the backfield.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Powell. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this up.
Going for the big play. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. And the Cowboys will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Touchdown, Mean Green. The hidden yardage, the big play, special teams coming through. Now that is a play that will get your sidelines into the game with that touchdown.
And you could see once he left everybody in the dust and he was going to the house, the sidelines going nuts. What a big-time play to take the lead. Defense did his job. Now special teams coming through in a big way.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Brought down after the huge gain. Gets this offense set up at the 27. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. They'll give it to Joyner. Fighting off the defender. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Run in the red zone. It's Joyner. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Sims. Rushes on him, and here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. On the option. He'll do it himself. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. The option look. Doing it himself again. He's out past the 35. Gashing the knee on the right. Touchdown, North Texas. Excellent pass by the back on the option. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here's Joyner to begin the drive. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
I think the toss does a really good job of getting the football on the edge quickly. You know, you toss it out there to the running back. You better block the defensive end. That's priority number 1. Good job blocking the defensive end, getting a nice positive game on the toss.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Wants to bring it back. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to.
Might have a chance. Makes it past the marker. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. The hand to the running back. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll go to the ground. Turns it on in midfield. Lots of running room. Inside and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Mean Green. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
We've reached the break, and North Texas has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. He'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quick.
Here's a give to Joyner.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Gets the back moving. Back to throw, it's Sims. Moving out to the right. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Cowboys send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wants to return it. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Wilson on the carry. Pushes ahead for one. It's 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Goes to the option. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting.
Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
And ball. He is starting to become a little bit of an issue for this quarterback. In his last game, he had a fumble, and he has another one right here. He has got to do a better job of keeping two hands on the ball.
They'll give it to Joyner. Got enough for the first. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. And the Cowboys, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Right back to the well. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Running inside. It's Joyner. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Right down the boulevard. It's good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Now on the option. Pulls it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injured Cowboy on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Here comes the option. Quarterback keep. Got a little grass. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking for space. It's White. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Sends it back in motion. Handoff to the lone back. Got enough for the first. Finds a crease at the 20. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, North Texas.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And they tacked on the extra point. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Here's Joyner to begin the drive. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Off the RPO, complete. Crosses the 30. Snags it, and there's running room. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Delayed handoff. It's Hamilton. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. They've got the screen set up. And the screen goes nowhere. They stop him for no gain on the play. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. And he's not even going to come close to the marker on 4th down. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Tackled after a short gain, it'll be 2nd and 9.
Well, you know if you're this offense, you're dialing up this running back, man. He has been a scoring machine all season long. He just finds his way into the end zone, and this is a golden opportunity to put 6 up on the board with that guy in your backfield.
They knock him down right there.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Powers through the defender. And he's knocked down, but not before he picks up enough for the first down. North Texas in the hurry up.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
To the air on second down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16. Great place to start for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Sims. Blasted as he lets it go. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down.
I love the attitude by this team now. You just got a critical takeaway. You're set up in amazing field position down in the red zone. Take a shot. Go right now. Throw it. Don't even wait. There's zero hesitation. Force the defense on the very first play of the drive to have to step up. And the defense did exactly that. If you're on offense here, I don't know. I'd just throw it again.
The Cowboys will use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll try to get it through the air. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. It's good. Easy call for the ref. Are forced to settle for the field goal.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession and give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. On the option. Now the pitch. And he's taken down after a short gain, and that'll do it for us here in the first half. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. The Cowboys will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the move from inside is 5. He gets a block. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
You can't start the second half any better than that. You're trying to come out of the locker room. You're trying to create some momentum. Taking the first kick of the third quarter back for a touchdown, that is exactly what this head coach was looking for from his players.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 35-6. You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one. And he's going to bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Holly, what are you finding out about the latest on this injury?
Guys, I caught up with the Cowboys head coach at the half. Their quarterback is really taking a pounding in that first half. I can visually see bumps, bruises, some blood on the uniform. They continue to evaluate him, but they've got to keep him clean here in the second half. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Sims. Right on the money. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. And the Cowboys will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Makes a move. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Motion from the back. On the ground, it's White.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. On the option. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
You can skin the cat a lot of different ways. You're just trying to get enough yards to pick up that 1st down. It's not the dive man. It's not the quarterback. He makes the right read, pitches it out, and he's just able to get enough to keep...
Maybe some room here. Touchdown, Mean Green. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout. Knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you, for this defense, they're going to have to find a way to bracket this slot receiver because of how athletic he is. They're going to need to make sure they've got linebackers and DBs surrounding this guy at all times.
Dropping back, it's Sims. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The Cowboys decide to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. North Texas sends the offense out to get this drive going. They'll run the option. The option, he'll keep it. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the 1st down.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the 1st.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Keeps it on the option. Now the pitch. Plows through the defense. Rams him with the stiff arm. They'll make the tackle, but not before he's got enough to move the sticks and has this defense's head spinning with the option. North Texas has it going to work with another 1st down. On the option. Headed to the end zone. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. North Texas will come to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, North Texas. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. But these guys wanted to make a statement. The statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop him. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Pressure coming. Swings it out to his running back. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the 1st down. And the Cowboys can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 25. Just under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. They'll snap it on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
To the air, it's Sims. He's got him. He's into the open down the middle. Past the 30. He's at the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Wyoming.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. They'll run it with Wilson. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The option look. Pulls it on the option. Picks up the 1st down. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Always great to build momentum with an early season victory. Let's take a look at what's in store coming up next week. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. They'll run the option. There's some room. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. North Texas really has it going on offense. The give to the tailback. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter. Huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. North Texas at the line with a new set of downs thanks to the running game. Breaks into the open.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And he stopped right there, no gain on the play. Ball at the 31, third and short coming, defense trying to rise up. Goes to the option, keeps it himself. Now the toss. Touchdown, Mean Green. Great job by the back on the option. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Wyoming sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking for a man. It's Sims. It's complete. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Lining up, trying to convert this third and short from the 40. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Unloads to the right. The sure hands, it's Pace. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The Cowboys will snap it on first and 10. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Wants to throw again. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And the Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. Makes a catch at the 10. Never had a chance. What coverage to get down there and knock him down inside the 10. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want to do. Late in the ball game with the lead, establish the run, establish the physicality. And you know what helps? That clock up there, it continues to tick. So let's see if they choose.
They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Now on the option. He'll try to get to the marker himself. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. At midfield, trying to turn it upfield. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Leaves it with the back. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass, it's Sims. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Defense uses a timeout. The clock stops with 17 seconds left.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Kill it. 139 Albatross. 139 Albatross.
Here comes the option. He'll toss it. Here's a little room there. Makes it past the marker. They knock him down after an explosive play, and it was all because of the perfectly timed pitch. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. After this, it'll be a wrap. They'll give it to him again. And he'll be tackled, and that'll bring us to the end of the game. And this is exactly the start that they'd envisioned. Get out of the gate, go 3-0, start to make your mark on this season.
They just got to keep riding the momentum. This team has looked so good so early this year. Nothing seems to faze them at all. David, very, very